Hello, this is John Crow, TDI Support. Today I want to give you a little taste of the new event states feature that we brought into ConsoleWorks 4.9. This feature provides a way to design and control the workflow for managing events from the point that they first occur until they are purged from the ConsoleWorks environment. This workflow can consist of multiple user-defined stages or states. Each state may have different relationships with different or even the same states at different points in the workflow. Moving an event from one state to the next along the workflow requires that the event be acknowledged. Event acknowledging can be restricted to certain privileged profiles, can come with a comment required, and can trigger actions to run. If you're upgrading from ConsoleWorks 4.8 or earlier, upon upgrade, all existing events are reconfigured to have two event states, new and acknowledged. The new state is the default starting state. It enables the event to move to the acknowledged state. Also on upgrade, access control rules are created that allow all profiles the ability to acknowledge but not purge events in new and to purge events in acknowledged. These states and access control rules can all be changed and deleted. So let's kind of look at the new screen here. From event states, this is the new state we talked about. Its default to state is acknowledged, as shown here also. This particular one in our system has a CW acknowledge email that gets run when it's acknowledged. And I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. The acknowledged state will go to approved. This particular one has an acknowledge action if it gets sent back to new, which you can do. And finally, the approved state requires a comment when entering this state. And at this point, this particular one, we did not set up any acknowledge actions. It basically stays in the approved state, and then you can purge it if you like. So if we come over here to the event occurrences, you can see we don't have any in the filter at the moment. Thank you. I'm filtering just for my event, in other words. But you can see we now have an event. I'll go ahead and open it. It's not been acknowledged. It's not been acknowledged on a date. There are no comments. It's plain Jane. But if we come over here and we acknowledge it, you see we now have a move into a state acknowledged. I'll put a comment in here even though it's not required. I could have made it required. We'll say OK, needs approval. And I believe you should see when I refresh this, we have an email that says it's been acknowledged. And if we look at the event again, this time it's been acknowledged by me using the Profile Console Manager. This is when I did it. Comment needs approval. And if I go one more time and I acknowledge it, note it wants to move into the approved state. And by the way, this could be done by different people for separation of duties. You could have a manager that does this part. You could have different admins. You could have all kinds of different ways to do this based on the access control rules. I approve this. It's acknowledged, and then I can purge it because again it's not in a starter state, and it's gone. So like I said, this is a taste because can be very complex. We can help you if you want to set up a complex structure of event states. You can engage our professional services group for that. You can do it on your own. We'll certainly give you as much help as we can from TDI support. If you do have any questions, drop us a line. Thank you for your attendance and your patience. Bye now.